Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at the condor bushlore, so stay tuned. Alright, now before I get into this review, I want to say a big thanks to Austin from AK Outdoors for passing this on down to me. Somebody had passed it down to him and told him if he didn't really like it, to pass it on to someone else. So he was not really satisfied with it, so he's kind enough to let me have it and do gear reviews with it, and just to see if I like it. So what we'll do here, I'll go and read you some specs and we'll hop into the review. So the overall length is 9 1/4 of an inch. Let me see, I'll pop it out there for you. So the overall length, 9 1/4 of an inch. The blade length is 4 5/16 of an inch right there. So, and then the blade thickness would be 1/8 of an inch. Pretty good on, pretty decent for bushcraft. You don't necessarily need no daggum 1/4 of an inch thick piece of steel just to do, carved traps with. Your blade steel is 1075 carbon, full tang design, and then you have a Scandinavian grind. There's your condor stamp logo, and then made in El Salvador. Yep, there's the condor logo. This particular one, you can see, they do not come with a not a reflection finish, but a mirror polish. Austin did this one because when he got it, it was kind of it needed a little work. And also the handles, I believe they're walnut, but I don't think they come stained. He put a red mahogany stain on this, and then you got, let's see here, fix that for you. And then you have 2 brass bolsters and a brass tube for your lanyard hole. And we'll talk about the sheath a little bit here. This is the sheath for it. It's nice and thick right there, as you can see. Very simple design. I love leather. I don't know if I would choose it over Kydex, but I just like it for a traditional style knife. I really like this knife. There's just no gimmicks to it. It's straight down to business. It's a good stitching on that, if I haven't already said, and you can usually find this for around $30 to $35. So let's hop into this review. Alright, so what we'll do now, we'll just do a simple feather stick carving. One thing I forgot to mention is this is not the original grind from the factory. This has been work sharpened, resharpened. So this is just a piece of pine I was whittling on earlier. We'll just do some real fine ones just to show you what it can do. I think this has a little bit of fat wood in it, I believe. Like barely much, but sometimes I just like to process it and throw it in a little can and save it for later. But this grind's pretty good. Biting in. Yeah, Saber, or a Scandi, excuse me, is probably my second favorite grind, right there next to a full flat or a flat. Right there it is. Alright, now we're going to do some light baton. I got just some treated pine, I guess that's what it is. And I'm just going to split it up for like kindling and stuff. So, got baton. We'll get started here. That's pretty good. I got all kinds of hardwood back here, but I just figured I'd do softwood for this test. Haven't done softwood in a while. Wow. It's pretty good. taking them right out, which, you know, I still know it's a softwood, but still it's kicking butt. Alright, that was too easy. Let's go get something that'll give it a challenge. Alright, so now I got a piece of wild cherry, and we're going to try to baton it, see if it'll do it. I think it will. My mirror polish might come off or go away, but heck, it's a user, not a collector, I think. Coming up on a knot right there. Yep, it already split right through it. Yeah, pretty good. We'll split this up. It's probably almost rotted. That's what it kind of feels like. Yeah, I believe it is. But oh well. Now I don't have a lot of time, but so I'm gonna have to make it fast. But there's a rainstorm coming, and I'm gonna make a poplar spindle. So I'm just gonna take all this bark off real quick. Figured I'd do bushcraft tasks, and you know, I qualify this as a bushcraft knife. So what I've always heard is, like, when you're making a spindle for your friction fire, stuff like that, make it look like one of those jumbo fat pencils. And then, you know, like the eraser part on those pencils is where you put it down in your fireboard, and then the other part is what you put in your socket. So we'll make that real quick. I think they did a great job on the sheath and the knife too. For, I mean, $35, $30, you can't beat it. And like I said, this is just fast because the rain, I can hear it coming there. We'll just round that off. Alright, now we gotta make the top part. Focus? Yep, there we go. So we're gonna, I'm gonna kind of use this as a piece of sandpaper, and by doing this right here, it will rounding out this, because when you're when the friction fire, you want the spindle to be as smooth as possible. That way it makes it the whole operation run a bit smoother there for you. So you just kind of rotate it as you go along, and it kind of works as sandpaper. Or you can pick up a piece of sandstone or quartz or whatever you got in your area and use that as sandpaper. But then we'll round off our eraser part there a little bit more. bit rounder. There we go. We have a poplar spindle made with the bushlore. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to test the 90-degree spine that is on it. I don't think they come stock with a 90-degree spine. I think this one was work sharp on, like, used a work sharp belt, but I'm going to get me a pinch of fat wood. Because I'm not going to build no humongous. And then I have the Bear Grylls flint. I never have really liked this thing. It came in the Bear Grylls basic survival kit. I'm kind of embarrassed I bought that, but it's kind of just like a money rip, because like you can put everything in there that they give you for less than what you pay for. So let's see if we can get this started. Oh. We almost had something. Yep, we do. Not big enough though. Almost had it. There we go. Oh, I blew it out. Wow. Well, it works though. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, kind of like the tops I had Jack video, I'm going to use this as a cutting board and cut these pine needles up just to show you that it has food processing capability. So what we'll be cutting up here is pine needles for pine needle tea. So let me get all them, and we'll cut the backs off of them because you don't need them. Alright, so here we go. Chef Hillbilly, what would you like on your menu or your burger? But yeah, I mean, I just really like that Scandinavian grind on there. They're probably my second favorite grind. There you go. This thing we'll be doing, I'm just going to carve a simple notch. Just this will kind of show, like, if you need to carve a quick snare. I'm just going to show you that green piece of poplar. There's one right there. You can use that type of notch for a leaf, or not a leaf spring. Been forging too many blades lately. I mean, for a deadfall. And I'll just carve another one real quick. I got time. This will just be a V1. Alright. So yeah, there we go. It's got notch carving. Alright guys, so this concludes my review of the Condor bushlore. I'll probably do very many more videos to come with this thing, so you'll just have to stay tuned and watch to find out more. But my overall thoughts about this is it's great not just for beginners but for everyday users. I mean, you can't beat $30 to $35 for such a good knife. I mean, it's not cheaply made. It's made with good materials. But if you're interested in bushcraft, I would definitely recommend to check this out. And as always, my friends, hope to see y'all on the other side, and stay safe out there.